Yes. Hello, hello. Yes, smart. So, today is the day of the family dinner, which is why you're getting an early vlog today. So I guess first of all, quick shout out to Eliza and Jeff, and I think Cal as well, although I don't think he didn't show up on my thingy. Basically, everyone who decided to subscribe to me last night, and indeed anyone who has subscribed to me recently. Thank you, that's really cool. I'm now, last I looked, now sitting at 56 subs, which is very cool. That game keeps crashing, never mind. But yes, I'm very happy about this. This shirt, I don't think it's ever been worn before. It's very stiff. Now, why am I wearing a black shirt to a family Christmas dinner? I like it. Why not? It's I think it's smart cash because it's like a pub. I've got this cardigan to wear, so that'll well, I don't really need to wear it now because I'm quite warm. Oh, don't I hate it when you've got the thingy and it catches and it's like, so you know, there you go. That softens it up a hell of a lot, doesn't it? But it still looks smart, but not severe. But yeah, so I part because I want to. I don't know if I'm going to put things in my hair or not. I don't think I will. I was sort of contemplating this, but I had it on a moment ago and it's kind of hurting. So I've got my zigzag. I'll probably put that in. But yeah, so partly because I want to. It's a pubby place. Nothing wrong with dressing up a bit smart. But also, it's kind of like low-level tribute to Stan the Man Lee, because it is my my comic book tie. Now I know this kind of comic book onomatopoeia, that action word thing, it tends to be a little more DC, you know, definitely a 60s Batman kind of thing, but it's comic book style. It's a nice blue tie, which is very Ravenclaw. And honestly, I do have white shirts and like a couple of lighter shades of blue that might have complemented nicely, but I don't know, the white shirt I wore, I wasn't really feeling it. This was the shirt I was feeling, to be honest. I was going through my tops. And besides, it's been a while since I've gotten a bit dressy, so yes. And I've got a blue, well, I don't know if I'm going to wear the blue scrunchie or the rainbow hair tie back. I might just wear this one because it's slightly less faffy. So I've got a bit of colour. But anyway, yes. Again, quick reminder, anyone who watches my live streams, because I'm out tonight, I will not be doing the Doctor Who live stream live at well, it usually averages out about, yeah, so it's usually on at 6:30, so about 7, 8 o'clock time, like between those times I'm usually doing the live stream. It won't be happening then. Depending on what time I get home, it will either be happening, if I can, if I've got the energy and the time, I will try and do it tonight. If not, then maybe Monday, see how I feel when I get home. But obviously I've still got to make dinner. And Erin and I are going to be watching Riverdale tomorrow. So, I mean, it depends, but Erin and I will be watching that after. I mean, it's doable. It'll either be tonight or Monday, basically. And I'm going to make a tweet to this effect as well, to let people know on Twitter that this is the case. But I've told people enough times, so if they're watching these videos, then they should be aware. It's just I like to know. All right, excuse me, my nose is slightly, just slightly. Okay. Quick question before we get into anything. Ignore what's actually on the top because it hasn't been jazzled for ages. What is your chocolate sweet treats crack? You know, there are things you like, oh, okay, you could say, oh, I really quite like a walnut whip, or I know Erin really likes tofifi or tofife in America. I think that's probably his crack. But what is your crack? This is my crack. This is button. Oh, you can't really tell, but buttons with caramel in it. And there are other things that I like, and like other biscuity or bigger bar things. Like double deckers I really enjoy. Fuse bars, I don't think I do them anymore. But what is your, like, to steal the turn of phrase, what is your Pringle, you know, your crack or your Pringles where well, once you pop you can't stop, you know, candy, sweet treat. And I've realised I've just put my computer down when I'm gonna want to do the notes. Oh well. So anyway, I am being picked up soonish, although I haven't had a message to say that my sister's in town yet. So let us get on. And this has been working. Like, so far, unless the video's overrun, or I've done it a bit late, putting that in the middle has meant I've had that as a thumbnail before I've changed to my default. So that's weird. And I've been getting people watching, so I guess that helps. People say that you put your face in a thumbnail, you get more likely to get viewers. So kind of was working. Alrighty then, today's question. Oh, good God. If you could only read one book forever and ever, which book would you choose and why? Oh, that's interesting. You wouldn't want it to be a short book. Now, I guess the obvious joke here would be War and Peace, because it is notoriously long and hard to read, so it probably would take forever and ever, or feel like it's taking forever and ever. Oh, you know what? You could do slightly cheaty answers, because it says one book. And I know, in fact, I have a copy of the complete works of Shakespeare. Again, that would probably take me a while to get through anyway. I don't have, because I've got the individual titles, but I also know that they've recently released a complete set of Conan Doyle's, the Sherlock Holmes books. Although I think I've got a different collective. One second, a different collective of Conan Doyle books that aren't Sherlock Holmes. Excuse me. One second. There are things in front of it. Speaking of Sherlock Holmes, I've made this joke before. My favourite Sherlock Holmes is Data, and I have some Data action figures that just happen to be in the front of the book I wanted. So this is Great Tales of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, classic adventures from the creator of Sherlock Holmes. Classic adventures from creator of Sherlock Holmes. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is one of the most consistently entertaining writers in English literature. As well as creating Sherlock Holmes, the supreme sleuth, his work ranged across an astounding array of subjects and settings, from boxing to flying, from war to the plains of China, to the mystery and terror among the ancient hills of England. In this enthralling collection of Conan Doyle's best-loved tales are pirates, soldiers, assassins, explorers, and dabblers of the occult. A pilot possessed with the unknown world above makes a fatal journey into the heavens. A train carrying an enigmatic pair of strangers disappears after leaving Liverpool. A penniless, frustrated student finds in the boxing ring unexpected lucrative outlet for his anger. In Paris, an antique instrument of torture haunts the dreams of its new owners. Written with immaculate and convincing attention to detail, these classic stories make an excellent companion to the Sherlock Holmes stories and novels, an essential volume for every bookshelf. And I think I got this from a charity shop, which means I probably only paid a couple of quid for it, if that. So how many actual, because that suggests it's like 4 stories, but is it 4 stories or is it more? Oh no, Tales of the Ring. So I don't know if that's a set of stories. Tales of Pirates, Tales of the Blue Water, Tales of Terror, Tales of Twilight and the Unseen, Tales of Long Ago. So that's 6 categories of stories, and there's 47 stories here of varying length. So yeah, I mean, if you're using the literal interpretation of a book rather than, you know, one book, one story, then actually this sounds like it might be a good one to go with. It's short and looks like it's quite short stories. I mean the print on it is quite large. I don't know if you can tell, but that's kind of largish print. Like even compared to the print in here, it's quite big. So yeah, I mean, so like this, or like I said, the complete works of Shakespeare, because it does say, if you can only read one book forever and ever, which book would you choose? So yeah. I mean, the other thing, and to be honest, the thing that sort of came into my head, because I knew it's a weighty tome, is like the Bible, but I'm not sure I'd want to read that forever and ever. That'd be the only thing I could read. So, but yeah, I know it's maybe a cheaty answer, but, and like, again, you could say reference, but I mean, Encyclopedia Britannica is multiple volumes. I don't know if you could get away with saying, because it is a singular title, that the Encyclopedia Britannica counts as a book, because it is like, I think 20 odd books in the various, but they're all called volumes, so maybe you can get away with that. And that would be, you know, if it's the only thing you're reading forever and ever, you might as well educate yourself. But otherwise, I think, sorry, I'm looking at my bookshelf, and there we go. I've just got the text from my sister as well, so that's not badly timed, is it? So yeah, I don't know if this would be a cop-out answer. Feel free to make a comment if you think it is or not. But if you can only have one book forever and ever, might as well be a collected works. I would pull down the Shakespeare, but it's behind there. It's Shakespeare, you know what Shakespeare's like. So yeah, if I could only read one book forever and ever, I would go for a collected works rather than a singular novel, because more to read. And like I said, this crosses multiple genres. So this one. Alrighty then. So yeah, I've got to go finish sorting myself out. Meet my sister. I've got to upload this first to make sure it's fully uploaded before I go out. So yes, again, won't be doing the live stream after the broadcast tonight. It will probably be either later in the day or tomorrow. But if you have been, thanks for watching. You're awesome. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!